Jeremy Swayman with us. How you doing, Sway?
Great. That's why hockey's the best team game.
Right?
Yeah.
No one there to pick you up, though. So
No,
you gotta
last
take
line
care
of
of
defense
business.
is signed up for it, right? Yeah.
Just got back from Maine.
That we did. Yeah, it was awesome to go back up there and take a little bit of a break from the city, but you get so excited to come back, and what a perfect day to come back for this event.
We've talked a lot about this over the years. Like, you're from about as far away as you can be from and still be in America. From Alaska, but your University of Maine time, you started to figure out New England pretty quickly, and then you become part of the Boston Bruins. You know what these fans are all about, and you know that if there's something that's important to the teams, the fans jump in and support, and that's what the Jimmy Fund's all about.
Exactly, and I don't miss a year. It's one of the events I circle on the calendar because it is such a great impact and it impacts so many families, and it's easy to get up for this one. So it's awesome to be here again, and hopefully raising some great funds for a great cause.
Yeah, you actually don't miss a year. I've had you as a guest many times in a row. It's so good to see you, Sway.
Likewise.
I asked Charlie the same question. So, a journalist tries to get creative, but I have to ask the same question about becoming a dad. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know you and your wife are doing well and enjoying that. But as a dad, I think I've heard so many parents say, I'm not a parent myself. Immediately your perspective changes on everything. And we have, unfortunately, so many parents that come in with sick little kids here that are going through cancer, but then they talk about how wonderful it is that they can go and forget about cancer or diagnosis at the Jimmy Fund Clinic. So as a dad of a very young baby still, I'm sure you can now empathize about how hard it would be and how important it is to donate to help families going through that.
I do. You nailed it. And I think it is a little bit of different perspective now. It's one of the most incredible privileges to be a parent and to see your family grow and you are their world in a way, and all you want to do is give them the best opportunity to thrive in this world and be happy and successful. So we're so lucky to have these incredible people that are a part of the Jimmy Fund, a part of the medical staff that just want to better other people, and that's something again that makes me so proud to be a Bostonian, and I know that we can keep impacting families and lives in a positive way for many years to come.
We talk about the changing perspective when you have a parent. Like, I don't know when the last time you went over. I know you go on a lot of visits, but you go now and you start to empathize with the parents. Before the young guy, you sit down with the kid, you arts and crafts, you bring a smile. But now you start to realize what the families are going through. You kind of empathize. Whenever I go over now, I always take a little time, talk to the moms and dads because they're standing there. It's a helpless feeling. You can only imagine your child going through something, what it must be like.
And you nailed it. They're rock stars, and obviously the child is the true rock star of it all, but you just see the inspiration that these kids give us, and again, parents, it's our job to just keep supporting and do whatever we can to give our kids the best opportunity in this life. And I definitely don't leave without giving them a hug. So it's something I'm really, really grateful to be a part of.
Thank you again for taking the time. Like you said, every year you circle it on your calendar. The vibes around Fenway Park are super fun. The vibes around the Red Sox and the Bruins because you guys had exceeded expectations. Not mine. I got to say this on air a lot of times. I did know you guys were going to make the playoffs. I've said it a million times. Didn't exceed my expectations because I had high hopes. But now with that comes more responsibility to even better the club next year. How are you guys feeling about the group you have going into 2026?
Yeah, you nailed it, Soph. I think exactly. It's good to look back on a season that you're proud of in different ways, but the expectation is exactly a Stanley Cup, and that's something that our young core is now starting to develop with experience. And I think again we're just going to keep adding the experience year after year and keep that standard at the all-time high in our locker room. And it's really fun to see these guys come in and have impacts, and now we just keep raising that bar, and I think great things can continue to happen if we keep that culture going.
Got to add Olympic gold medalist to the resume. How cool does that sound?
Yeah, it still gives me chills. It's incredible, and to see the impact that had on U.S. and obviously USA Hockey, I just am overjoyed to be a part of that group and what we accomplished together. And now all you want to do is get back and do it again. So it's a great thing going forward.
You had done the World Championships, the year before, and I remember you talking afterwards saying about that was really a different level of confidence that you needed to have and what it means to represent your country and be part of that. How did that experience sort of help you, have a better idea, maybe not be a little bit like, whoa, what's going on when you first get started an Olympic run?
It does. It gives you a lot of confidence. And again, when you got a country supporting you, it's easy to get up for that game and give it your all. So to put that under the resume as well, and to go through with being part of a championship and winning the thing, and obviously the magnitude of 92 years that USA hasn't won that. That's a really incredible accomplishment. Again, it's just like all of these experiences add up. Even me as the old guy in the locker room now, it's still, you're trying to gain experience, and that's something that, again, it's really important for our culture and our group. So I'm excited to bring that back and just let it go along with the locker room.
A lot of changes to the CBA, and I'm not going to grill you on all those changes, but one of the big ones we're talking about is camp starting, the season starting a little bit earlier, camp being a little bit shorter, but now an e-bug is going to be traveling with the team. When you were very young and maybe you didn't know where, I know you had goals to be playing in the NHL, but how cool of an opportunity would it be for someone who doesn't have a chance to play pro to now play with the Boston Bruins, and every team is going to have an emergency backup goalie with them. How cool would that be?
It's awesome. I think it's great for the individual, but it's also great for the two goalies on the roster, and being able to come in. You need a certain kind of guy that's going to come in with a good attitude and a good work ethic, because even though he's not technically slated to play, he's still competing with us, and
right.
that's the standard. You're still part of the team. You're on the plane with us, and you're in practice mode. So I think we got a good one. We've been able to practice with him a few times in the summer, and it's been really fun to compete, and he's got a great head on his shoulders. So I'm excited to get to know him more and continue it through the season.
Is goalie Bob grilling him a little bit? Right?
Yeah. Get him off the golf course, and then he'll start grilling him. Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah.
I was going to say, as you start to mentor him a little bit, is the goalie fight part of what you're passing along? I don't want to talk about the gold medal. I want to talk about your goalie fight in the stadium.
Yeah, I got to look back at the video for that one too. I got to make sure I'm not getting smoked, but that's something, again, under the resume, and happy with that. And now I just got to go
check
stop
that
pucks.
box and move on.
Exactly.
Another thing added, of course, like I said earlier, so September 29th, your opening game, but 2 more games to the regular season, and the thought is so that you could play more, so that every team could play more with their division rivals, which is so exciting, because getting 3 is all right, but an extra one just makes it that much more special. How excited are you about that?
It does. I think you look at the schedule before you start playing, and you kind of see how the flow of it's going to go, and you really don't know until you're in it, right? But I think they integrated the 2 games really well, and you probably won't notice a difference. And I think the biggest thing, exactly what you said, is getting to get 2 more games against your in-division rivals, and those are some really fun games to get up for. So that'll be really fun to be a part of.
I was saying to Charlie before, they give me these notes on him, and his says going into 10th season, yours says going into 7th season. I was like, that can't be true, because that means it was 9 years ago I was calling you at UMaine, and that just makes me feel old.
How about that?
So it's unbelievable. Does it feel like, how does that feel? Does it feel like it's been a long time, or has it kind of gone by in a blur?
It's flown by, and I was just up at campus this week. I brought my family there. Like, imagine that. My little boy was in the crease at the Alphond, and I'm just like getting chills talking about it. But it is crazy how fast it was. It was like yesterday. I was walking down campus, going to DPC, getting my business class done, going to Wells and eating food, and going to the Alphond for practice. And it's like just like a snap. So you really don't take it for granted. And it's been great to get a little bit different perspective now as we get older and really have intention with everything we do.
Did you bring the family to Pat's Pizza? Is that a full circle moment?
No, we were there early. We were there early. They were still cooking the dough. Yeah, we got to go back in the evening time.
Yeah, maybe when it was a little older.
Exactly.
That's great to see you, Sway. Thanks for coming by.
Likewise. Thank you so much. Yeah, great to see you both.
It really makes an effort. Every year. We'll see you next year.
Absolutely will.
Jeremy gets it. No doubt about it.